Welcome back, everybody, to George's Missed Cars on the first day of summer in the beautiful Pacific Northwest on the west coast of Canada. All right, well, it has been the best start to the summer, but this is just the beginning. We are heading into some very nice weather. And, well, if you live in the Pacific Northwest, you know that, well, rain comes with the deal. And, well, it's still absolutely gorgeous here, so let's go indoors. All right, this Hot Wheels playmat is bright and cheery, so it'll make do for a sunny day. And I want to show you some very cool Hot Wheels Silver Series sets, and I found 3 of them. And I don't often find all 5 of the cars in these sets, and so this is very cool. So let's have a closer look. All right, the first set is the 60 years since 1964. And well, I was lucky to find these. There were 2 sets available. They come 10 to a box, so I took 1 set. I left 1 set behind. I usually like to buy 2 of everything, but I thought, okay, I'll just buy 1 set and let somebody else find the other one. And now this is very cool. Now, Hot Wheels came out with a mainline series, one of 5, such as this one. So 60 years since 1964. This is the first edition of the very cool 2025 Mustang. And this is absolutely cool. Now you got tampos for the tail lights. You got Mustang license plate. You got the front tampos, very nice. And so that's one of 5. And then the only other one I found was 2 of 5. Now I absolutely love this casting, the 2024 Mustang Shelby GT500. And now Mustangs are very popular, so it was really hard to find the rest of the cars, but I'm glad to have found all 5 of the Silver Series versions. Before I show you those, I want to show you these ones that I love. And the top 2 are 2018 copyright. And this is a short card of this very cool one. And no tampos on the rear or front, but overall, yellow with the black stripes, very cool. And then you got this one, 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, one of 10 of the Muscle Mania. And that's really nice. I love it in this classic blue with white stripes. And then, of course, the newest version is this very cool burnt orange. And absolutely love it. And so number 2 of 5 of the Mustang. And I never found the rest, but it's really cool having those 5. Well, let's start off with number 1 of 5. And this is very cool. 84 Mustang SVO. 84 Ford Mustang. And so, of course, tampoed headlights and tail lights. And you get the side tampos and you get top side tampos. So that's really neat. I love that one. And this is copyright 2011. So this one's been around for a while. Very cool. And then, of course, this is a great casting. And I showed a short video. Well, this one is actually copyright 2019. But the first one I found, well, not the first, but the first Silver Series Mustang came in with this metal chassis, so copyright 2010. And now, of course, it's the same casting, but of course they updated. We're now, well, the grille, headlights, bumpers, and the rear bumpers are part of the chassis. And I think the rear taillight panel is part of the plastic as well. And, well, I actually love it in the original 2010 casting. And of course, they had a premium version, which this very cool one. And it's part of the Boulevard set. And now it's got tapped in bumpers, which are the best in gray, but still very cool. I love this one. And And so, well, let's get back to the Silver Series 5-car set. So, of course, number 2 of 5. 3 of 5 is very cool. 71 Ford Mustang Mach 1. And now, this one's been out for a while now. Let's see. Can we see a copyright date? Well, it doesn't have a copyright date that I can see. Hot Wheels there. But this one's been around for a while, and there was actually a mainline version that had a metal chassis. And it's not a chase by any means, but this is a very cool casting, and I love the green color. And then number 4 of 5 is this very cool casting. Now, somebody said in a video that this one, number 5, if you find it with a metal chassis, it's a chase piece. And I love this casting, but this casting actually has a metal chassis as well. So does that mean this is a chase? And so I haven't looked it up, but if you know, well, leave a comment. Is this actual chase piece, or just some of these had metal chassis like this one? And so I love that. And of course, 5 of 5. This is another great casting I love. And Mustang Fastbacks are my absolute favorite versions of Mustangs. I don't really care for the convertible or the notchbacks, but I will collect the convertible, especially if this is an older one. And there's parking plates, and it's got a metal chassis. And this is an older copyright edition, 1983. And so that's really cool. Opening hood, metal chassis, metal body, and it's got a nice steering wheel. So of course, you know, I will collect the cool Mustang convertibles or the 67 Ford Mustang Coupe, because I think the 67, 68 Mustang is absolutely the best design of the 60s era Mustangs. And of course, well, the Fastback is my absolute favorite. So this is a really cool casting. And this is a fairly recent one. Well, it says 2024, so love that. So let's look at the next Silver Series. All right, Toyota trucks are the best, and they're the most reliable vehicles. And I absolutely love the set. Now, it was a while before I found this. I saw this on YouTube, on other channels for a while, and I thought, well, I can't wait till Walmart gets them in. And of course, they got them in. So I was lucky to find all 5. And, well, let's have a closer look. All right, 1 of 5 is the Toyota Tundra. And very cool. Now, this is casting from 2011. Now, I never really, well, collected this one, and I probably never really saw it. Maybe I saw 1 or 2 over the years, but of course I never bought it. But this one, part of the Silver Series 5 truck set, I thought that's absolutely cool. And I love the Silver Series because they have wheels, well, bespoke wheels for the Silver Series. I don't know if they'll trickle down into the mainline. And of course, well, they're plastic. They're not real riders, but absolutely cool. This is a great one. So number 2, the 20 Toyota Taco. That's a cool nickname for the truck. And now I love this casting, and I love all of the Tacomas. And very nice. I love that. So great tampo work, cool color. And this is close to the antifreeze green that they offer. And of course, Matchbox came out with a version of the newest Tacoma. And this is really nice. This is the mainline casting. And, well, beautiful. Tampos up front, tampos out back. And I'll show you that here. And so 2024. So that's really neat. So Hot Wheels needs to come up with a new version. but Matchbox beat them to it, so that's really nice. Now the Toyota Land Cruiser pickup is a very cool truck. And really nice tampos, very well done. This one is copyright 2020. So that's a great casting. And let's look at number 4. This is another great Land Cruiser 80. And absolutely cool, loving the metallic green. Great tampos on the back, side, the hood. And very beautiful. So let's see, copyright 2020 again. Very nice. And number 5. All right, of the 5 trucks in this set, this one has a metal chassis. Now that is really cool. I love that. Metal chassis, metal body. And the off-road truck. Absolutely cool. All right, let's look at the 3rd Silver Series set. And again, this was out for a while, and I finally found it. Now, Walmart had these in, and those 2 were the only one left. These 3 were very popular, and they were gone. And so anyways, I got that one, and they're absolutely beautiful. Now, they say, well, like the Mustang set, the one has a metal chassis. Let's see, the 65 Ford Mustang, they thought, oh, that's a chase. Well, these 2 actually have metal chassis, so are those chases? I don't know. But I went to Toys R Us and I found the whole set. And well, Toys R Us, where I live on the west coast of Canada, they're closing down because they moved next to Walmart and they were charging way too much and they weren't bringing anything new. And now they're blaming it on the tariffs and whatnot. So they're closing down. But I was able to find this set and I was very happy. And so let's have a closer look. Now, I love this casting and many other people do as well. And if we look on the bottom, 2015, and well, that's a newer copyright date actually, because the original one has surfboard. This one, if you can notice, it's got a broken surfboard in the back, but a very cool casting. Now the grille and the front bumper is part of the interior unit and the bed detail. And this is absolutely beautiful. I love this. Great artwork. And Silver Series, well, you got full tampos, front and back. And well, the first edition came with the surfboard, and here it is. So very cool. Sorry, I gotta clean that dust off so you can see a little better. But there is the separate surfboard, and this is the first edition for 2008. Very nice. So let's look at the copyright date. And well, they don't have anything on the bottom, but here it is, 2007. So that's really cool. And of course, they have a premium version. And I have one loose here. And this is absolutely beautiful. With the metal chassis. Real Riders with red line tires. Oh man. I love this casting. I love collecting all the versions I can find. And this is a great one to have. The next one is 2 of 5, and this is very cool. Custom 77 Dodge van. And this casting has been out for a while. And let's see, we have copyright, well, 2017. And okay, see, there you go, 2007. And then updated for 2017. And absolutely cool. Love the glass roof on it. And you get to see the interior details. And I think they updated the front bumper. But anyways, that's really cool. So let's look at number 3. Well, it's the Volkswagen Caddy that a lot of people love. And if you love Volkswagens, this is a great one to have. And so let's look at number 4. Now, this is a great casting that I love, and it goes back a long ways ago. Let's see, well, Surf Crate, Malaysia, doesn't have a date on it. But this is a very cool casting. Now, it's got the surfboard molded with the interior unit, and it's got a metal chassis, so, well, that's not a chase, is it? And the grill is metal, and they blacked out the grill insert. And then very cool, at the top of the front suspension and engine exhaust are plastic. And very cool. Well, I have a first edition right here that I'll show you. And this is really neat. Now it's got a separate surfboard, and it's locked in there. So you can't pull it out and swallow it for kids, I guess. But of course you got the metal chassis, and it's copyright in 1999. And so that's really neat. I love this. And it's a great casting, whether with a older separate surfboard or the one molded in. It's really cool. So let's look at number 5. This is a great casting of the Volkswagen Baja Bug. And very cool. I love it. And this one has a metal chassis too, so does that make it a chase? I don't know. Just Hot Wheels make some castings with metal chassis in these series. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a chase, does it? I don't know, but this is really cool. So let's see, no copyright date, but oh, I think I don't know, I don't see it. But absolutely cool metal chassis, beautiful body on it, great tampos on the front. Now it doesn't have any taillights, but you got tampos on the rear window. Now this casting I thought was originally the mainline, but no, it actually came out in a premium set. Now I don't know if this is the first edition of this Bug. This might be the second, I'm not sure, but for Team Transport, well, there you go there. Now with the Real Riders, absolutely cool. I love this one, so I was so happy to find it. And so there you go. How cool is that? So anyways, let me know what you think. Which Silver Series do you like? Surf's Up, Toyota trucks, or 60 years of Mustang? Well, I love them all. So thanks for watching. Hit that like if you liked the video. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. That would be so cool. And hit that notification bell if you want to catch all my videos. And thank you very much for watching again. And I'll catch you in the next one.